Hello beautiful crafty people, Michelle here and welcome to my makery. Today I want to show you what I've been up to the last couple of weeks since I last recorded a video, and show you some stuff I've purchased from Spotlight. We'll start with this. No, it's not finished. We'll start with this one, which is the shawl I was working on. Terri from the Yarnjoy podcast was doing it as part of her Stitch Your Library series, and it is the wrapped in ice cream shawl. I didn't have ice cream yarn, which it of course is what it is called for in the pattern, but I did have 3 of these. Let's see if I've got a yarn label here. No, it was a yarn from Spotlight, just in the little black and white labels, like the budget yarn. It was it was called Mint Pop, or so, I don't remember exactly. I'm sorry, I bought it a long time ago. It's been in my stash for ages, wondering what I was going to do with it. So anyway, I made this shawl, and I do like the pattern, but there are a lot of rows of single crochet in this pattern, and as you get further and further into it, those are really big rows of single crochet, and I get bored easy, so it wasn't my favorite project. Looks like I accidentally added a stitch there. Oops, we can't all be perfect now, can we? So anyway, that's that. I do like it. It has turned out to be quite a large shawl. I did use 3 entire cakes in this, and they were I think similar to like your sweet shops, maybe something similar to those. So that's one completed object. The next one I have done is a pattern I'm kind of working on for myself. I wanted it's winter here. We've had a couple of really freezing cold mornings where like the lawn was covered in ice and the car was covered in ice, and it was cold. And as it's still freezing in the morning when I go to work, I wanted some gloves. So I made these. They're just slip on, but I wanted them in a pretty pattern, so I made them in this shell pattern, which I have made a hat in this pattern before. It's really, really pretty, and this yarn is really pretty. I did use it doubled up, as it's quite a thin yarn. It's this one here, which is Unity Primrose. Oh, you can't see that. Unity Primrose yarn, and it says it's a 4-ply. I wasn't sure if it was or not, but I doubled it over to try and get something a bit thicker. Now, I'm happy with how these gloves turned out. I wasn't sure with the first pair I made. I didn't put any decreases at the top here and found that it was just a bit too wide. So with this pair, I did some decreases at the top. I think I did. Yes. And just made it a bit more snug around the hand. And then to go with it, I made this hat. Now, I made one like this before. It was using a pattern from, I think, Siren's Crochet. It's just the shell stitch hat. This one is similar, not the same as her pattern. I do have notes somewhere, but I'm not ready to kind of like share how I did this until I want to work on the pattern a bit and do a couple more decreases in the top so that the hat gradually, yeah, I don't quite like the shaping I've got at the top on that one. So then I also made a cowl to go with it, so just around the neck. Now, I'm also not happy with this. I think it needs a couple more rows, but maybe 2 more repeats of the shell pattern in there. So that is something I'm going to work on. I have some yarn I'm going to show you shortly that I'm going to use for that. And then the next thing I'm going to show you, it's not finished, but it is almost finished. And it is my blanket I've been working on for Foster Hope. And that's this one. I think last time I showed it to you, it was probably about that long. It is now a lot longer. It's about 130 centimeters long and about 85 centimeters wide. Yeah, it's a good lapgan size right now. So I only have this much left of my last cake, so I'm going to do, hopefully I'll get 2 rows of half double crochet around the outside, and that will finish that off. Alrighty then, so I'm going to show you now some stuff that I've purchased. I made an order at Spotlight. Actually no, I didn't, I lie, sorry. I went to Spotlight last weekend or the weekend before. I think it was last weekend, and this is what I got. I went because I had a 40% off coupon, and I wanted to get a yarn ball winder, but they don't have one there. But I did find some other things. But unfortunately, everything else was already on sale, so I couldn't use my 40% off coupon because it was for something that was full price. Anyway, I got a few things on clearance, which I thought was brilliant, but compared to what I see people getting in America on clearance, this is ridiculous. Okay, so I got this. It's a bag set. Okay, it comes with the handles and then the yarn to make like a granny square patchworky kind of bag. It was on clearance for $10. Original price $35. I would not have paid $35. I think $10 is a reasonable price for it. I don't think it needs to be dearer than that. But anywho, and then I got it in a different colorway as well. I'm not 100% sure if I am going to, oh my lighting, so if I'm going to make it the granny square blanket or if I'm going to use this yarn for something else. The yarn is 100% cotton, so I wonder if there's enough yarn in each of those to make a washcloth. 66 meters per ball. Maybe not. Maybe not. But anyway, I got those. And then I found some other clearance. It was these Brighton cotton blends. So 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. This is a bright orange. And these were $3 a ball. I'm not sure what their regular price was. I think regularly they're about $5. So I got 3 of those, and I got 3 in the blue. Same price. And then I purchased a lot of the yarn was 40 to 50% off at the time. So I got 3 of these, which is Marvel Denim Effects 12 ply at 100% acrylic, but it's a really, really soft acrylic. Now this is what they call a 12 ply. I think that's barely an 8. Like, I don't know. But it is really soft, and the colour is number 35. No, the colour is number 2. Sorry, lot number was 35. And then I have another bag somewhere. Here it is. And then I got this one. Isn't that bright? This is what I'm going to try making my hat set out of next, I think. But it's quite thin. It's a DK, which is an 8 ply here in New Zealand. And this is Marvel printed 8 ply, 100% acrylic, 100 gram ball, 270 meters, color number 1. And I got 3 of those. Hopefully that will be enough. I did use 3 balls of that other yarn to make my set last time, and that was holding the yarn double, so I don't know if I'll need to do that with this. We'll see. Or I could use this, which is really gorgeous. And then I just got one more thing, well 2, but of the same thing, was they had skinny cakes, Karen skinny cakes on sale. These were the regular $20, and that was $15. And this is the colour Cookies and Strawberries. And I really liked that colour. I don't know, you probably all know what it looks like, but that's what I got. Because the last blanket I made for Foster Hope, I used Skinny Cakes and I used 2, and that blanket came out a nice size. So 727 meters per cake. So I got 2 of those. Now, since I finished my shawl, I needed to find another shawl pattern. I always like to have a shawl on the go. So what I have chosen to do this time is a Yarnspirations pattern. It is the crochet prayer shawl, but I really like that pattern. I'm not 100% sure what yarn I'm going to use yet. They use Care and Kindness. I can't get that here, which is 315 meters a ball, and they use 2 of them. It requires a 5mm crochet hook, so maybe that's it's a medium weight 4. I don't know. I'll have to look in my stash and see what I have. Probably one of the Million bags I got will have a suitable yarn in it. So that's upcoming. That's what I'm going to be working on, is that shawl. I'm going to be working on fixing up my pattern for my hat and my gloves and my cowl. And I'm also going to be starting, I don't know if anyone else is doing this, I haven't seen anybody yet, but if you know of someone who's doing this crochet along, please do let me know. I would love to see how they're doing, how they're going with it. I haven't started yet, but this is the Yarnspirations Study of Ombre Afghan that Mikey's doing at the moment, Crochet Crowd. It requires a medium weight number 4, but they're using Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. I can't get that here. And they use 6 balls in 3 different colorways, so 2 of each at 482 yards or 440 meters per ball. So that's 880 meters of each colorway. I don't know, how many color transitions is there in a ball of ombre? Does anybody know? Because I'm hoping I can possibly go through my stash and find enough colors to do this. I haven't started yet, but that is what I'm going to be working on in the upcoming week or 2 until I have time to make another video. So, I hope everyone is well. Take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and keep crafting. Bye!